He's probably going to do something to scare you.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
I love the visual thing.
I'm still going to zone out on
It's same.
that.
Jesus.
Oh,
So
shit.
for us three here, it's actually Halloween. So don't think I'm a weirdo that does it early. I'm sorry you're all behind in the world.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's so cool.
It is cool. I like that.
No, I'm zoning in.
Hey man, what you doing? There's another Aussie.
Oh, shit.
I hope you're doing well. I'm outnumbered by Aussies here. I'm the only Kiwi.
So who's the Aussie? Mad Fred?
Yeah. He used to be Mad Aussie. It's gonna change in a minute. I don't know why this is happening.
Magnus Sabansky on your screen.
I know. Look more. I used to like him all the time.
Yeah.
Look more.
See,
Well,
this is what happens when you don't check out. There's gonna be ads in the spooky content. God damn it.
Miss Spooky Girl.
Hey, how you doing? Happy Halloween. You changed your name, Spooky.
Hey,
Yeah,
Spooky.
this is the spooky con. I'm just like,
How many
yeah.
ads is there?
I don't know how many ads this has got. I'm starting to get annoyed. I hope this ad hurries up. I didn't ask for this ad. Is it part of me or is, I don't even. I think it might be me.
Could be you.
There we go. Sorry about the interruption. We're back to it. We're back to it. Oh my god. Really? Huh?
Yeah, she does. That's cool.
Welcome everybody.
I'm liking these ghosts.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, keep forgetting what I'm doing. So we're gonna share some no treats only. Hey. Hello people. Hello Lady Sky. They look so cool.
Mm.
Keep looking at the things.
And the
Yeah, I
spooky
like the
out in the
ghosts.
tree.
I feel like a cat when you turn on that cat thingy. You know how there's like fish and the cats like zone out on it?
I know, that's why I'm trying not to look at it because I forget. I'm doing good, thank you. I hope yous are all doing well. Share with us in the chat if you've had any spooky or cool Halloween stories.
Ah, well, Petty's here. Hello, Petty.
Hey! Is Dylan here? Ooh. Gryker will be up here soon as. I don't even know which one Dylan is. I do like these visual stuff.
Is that zombies in the background up there?
I don't. Oh,
Up in the moon thing.
maybe.
Yeah.
They go for each other. It's pretty trippy. I'd love to know how. Dylan is all I know. Craig, you should be up here.
Alright, cowards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Uh-oh.
Are you ready to read?
No, I'm not. Yeah, Craig, you should be up here. Fuck, I gotta watch my mouth. Yeah. I don't know how to talk without being massively racist or sexist. So, Dylan is all-knowing? No, he is. I mean, right there, it says it all. Fuck off, Dylan. But, yeah, what do you, I don't want to fucking read, but
Yeah.
I guess I will.
I can't speak at that guy got off stream. He's enough to scare anybody away, eh?
A little bit. No.
Gryker did say they come for the Kiwi, but stay for the Gryker.
They do. The gays love me. The gays
Hey,
definitely love me.
good to see you, mate.
Why is your shit all weird?
What's
Like
a
it's-
weed?
No, like the names. They're like at the ads. It's not like their actual usernames.
Oh, it's because there's a Halloween thing around us.
No, the name's over in the chat. Maybe it says Petty Wapo 5784. I'm definitely a Halloween stream. What is that mask you're wearing, Ryker? It's terrifying. Yeah, it's terrifying. Oh my god. Don't make me fucking throw up a picture of you.
Oh, it shows everybody's full like handles now,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can easily go to people's channels.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I know. But Spooky Girl has changed your name.
But
Yeah,
I think it's
I'm
only
good.
because you see the
DFW.
just because you see the thing. The handles. I mean, Spooky probably says Spooky Girl, but you won't say Spooky Girl, and they're just like, I mean, Monoxide's Monoxide because he got the handle, and Petty Wapo is Petty Wapo of E-Town or whatever on his actual one. Kexby is Kexby because that's the gayest fucking name I've ever seen in my life. But
He's got
That's too
two. He's got 2 accounts.
I swear to God, who?
Hey Brian, how you doing? Do you not like stuff.
The
What?
two little creepy girls with the axes remind me of my two little granddaughters.
I know, they make you zone out.
Yeah.
And where'd you get this shit? What is it, just a YouTube video?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Petty Wapo Gang beats Rikers Goons? Absolutely fucking not, but
Loose
yeah, just
bucket.
Fuck out.
Hey Cal, how you doing? And whatever, like I don't know.
It's probably fucking. I don't know anyone's fucking names. I know pretty much.
Yeah, I
everyone
don't know
here.
who's who either. No,
You see what I
Cal's
mean?
cool. He's a grower in America.
He's a grower, not a shower. Fuck yeah, dude. I get it. I get it.
Loose bucket's profile picture's a bit scary.
I know who that is. Yeah, that's a.
We're
that's
laughing. We're meant to be telling.
Who's we?
We? Us four?
I'll
Go.
actually end your stream right now, just like last time.
No, don't you dare.
Congratulations,
Gang got
Carl.
nothing on Rikers Goons. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep that comment up for like about 20 minutes.
Oh well, Carl, that's awesome. I hope you're still growing, because you could grow really good, But I'm in New Zealand, so I can't even talk about that.
Alright, well, fuck me.
So we're gonna read some Reddit. Well, not we. People with nice voices and that aren't dyslexic like myself.
I don't have a
They're
nice
gonna
voice.
be reading.
How about we start off with you reading it first, can we? And then you keep going nowhere but up, right? So you set the bar low and you just keep going higher.
Well, I'll tell you some haunting stuff. So as a child, until I don't know, I guess since I could talk, till I was 5 years old, I used to sit in the corner. And I'm a sibling of 4, it wasn't like an only child that just talked in the corner by itself. But I used to talk to a little boy and his name was Daniel.
Oh yeah, is it Daniel Brown?
I don't know. I don't even know.
It might have been. Was it like the kid that keeps calling the cops on Andy Smith or what?
Could have been, but he wasn't. But anyway, back to my story. My mum would be like, "Oh, is Daniel staying for tea?" And I'd look at her like, "Don't you talk about Daniel? He doesn't exist, And my mum would hear me like giggling at night. And then when I was 5, I'd turn around and for some reason I was too old to have Daniel in my life, and that was the last time I saw Daniel. I reckon it was a ghost. Because my mum lost 2 twin boys before I was conceived. Just saying. I went to see Calvin Crookshank. He's like a psychic reader for... He did Sensing Murders.
Kath's backstage.
I got it.
Oh.
I got it.
Hello again, sorry.
This is really scary what you're watching right here. Definitely not a Temu ad. Fuck, dude, I'm terrified.
I gotta skip the ad. Leave me alone. Subscribe now.
What?
That's right. Subscribe. Oh, look, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. Like, stop it. I did an escape room once, and they had all these clowns and stuff trying to scare me.
Was there e-jacking involved in this escape room or what? Because if not, I don't think you'd be interested in it.
There was. They froze themselves. It was pretty amazing.
You
I
think
was
they
like,
froze
"Hey."
themselves?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Me and Tracy went scared it up. She's having a Halloween party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not invited.
I don't go to fucking parties unless there's e-jacking involved. So,
With my sister, it's a bit weird.
well, I mean, New Zealanders love to keep it in the family, so I don't know. I mean, different
No,
fucking
that's-
religions.
That's
Well,
Tasmania,
it
mate.
is kind of true. My brother married one of her first baby daddies.
Fuck.
His older sister, yeah. My brother's got kids too, so my sister,
Oh.
my younger sister's an auntie to him twice over.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming.
Oh, Bella Ben's Whoppo's moustaches here.
Hate that
You
guy.
get a mod for that.
I'm taking that mod
Beautiful
away.
picture.
I'm taking that mod away.
No, you're not.
No. Banned.
God, that looks like my neighbour on a good day.
Read your private DM chat, private chat thing.
Oh,
But no, I mean, P. Wapo's mustache is absolutely atrocious. I mean, the guy can't even fucking get it up anymore. So, I mean,
Oh, jeez, that's not good.
fuck. This is really hard to talk on here because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Just read. You'll be fine.
I don't know. I mean, the things I got, it's just people's stories of like what happened. It's like pretty much like Kiwi telling her story. I mean, I guess. I just don't want to read a fucking novel. I should have found a couple before. So I could wing it easier. Oh, one sec. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
yeah, you're alright.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're alright. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, Kiwi, turn your camera on so we can have a real fucking scare tonight.
Hell
Hey!
no.
You behave.
Well, I can't say fucking what I want, so I mean, I'm just gonna be mean to Kiwi.
No, man.
You're always
mate.
mean to Kiwi. What are you talking about?
For every
Alright.
$1 I donated, I get to say one bad thing about Kiwi. That's about, I don't know, 12.
I'm your top goon, remember?
Oh, you just said you're not a Gryker goon, so.
I'm top goon. Oh, fuck it. I didn't want to say it.
No, dude, I mean, that's just what Kiwi looks like normally.
She's just
shit.
like Gryker.
Oh,
She looks
yeah?
like a zombie. Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. Yeah, it's very impressive there, Monoxide. What is that, the Kiwis?
There's always Aussies in here and just one Kiwi. I think the
fuck?
rest of the other Kiwis don't like me though, to be
Oh,
honest.
No, Kiwi didn't dress as Wednesday. She dressed as Friday. It's a different alternate version of it. Yeah. Jesus.
Shut up, you. Oh
This
my
really is a
God.
Halloween stream.
We're still waiting for you to read.
I'm trying to find one that's not fucking. I can't even say what I want. That's not stupid. Fuck.
He's like, I don't want to embarrass myself.
I don't want to get yelled at for fucking like 4 weeks.
No, you won't.
It's just for the next 6 months.
Fair enough.
No, I mean, like, if it gets bad, I can just, you know. Yeah, it doesn't show when you do them on, because then.
Yeah, on StreamYards, yeah. Yeah, you can see those emojis. I think it's the built-in emojis you can see, but it's like the custom ones you can't see because they're different for everyone's channel. Is that straight jacket or your pajamas? I think it's a little bit of both.
Oh.
Hey, look, it was Kiwi. It's the Asian chick. What you should have done, you should have displayed your freaking shorts. You could have full
I
screened your
was
shorts.
going to do that.
Because you got, what, like 30 fucking days? And then I don't think your shorts would be having ads.
Yeah.
You put it back to that ad. Now I want to watch this ad. I'll play the fuck out of that game. Kiwi loves frogs. I know that. A lot.
Yeah, kind of figured that one out too.
I do love my frogs. The music is... If the music's too loud, let me know.
Oh, it's perfect at my end.
Yeah, it's good on my end.
You listen to black music?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's how we do it.
Who's
If-
we?
I don't
Wait.
know, just me.
You're the most pale chick I've ever seen in my life. And that's saying something. Can't wait for the Christmas shorts? Dude, stop sipping. No one's fucking excited for that. That's gonna be fucking a whole big gong show. There's gonna be sugar
It's gonna be
bombs and
amazing.
everything all around.
Show you me.
I'm gonna do it better. So I mean, Kiwi has some competition on that one.
Sure.
He's gonna...
Nah, I won't do that to you. I found a picture of Kiwi just now.
Oh my God.
Oh God, not.
Here's
Full
my
screen-
shorts.
Full screen of Kiwi, and then you could use your arrow keys to push it up and down.
I don't know what that means.
You
I
know
just
what an arrow is?
Shut up, you. I'm still waiting for him to...
To what? Oh, me. Shit, sorry. Got a little distracted. E-Jackie in the background.
Oh my God.
You and your e-jacking.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Get a risket for the biscuit.
Yeah, Kiwi knows what's up.
Exactly.
I mean, she has a literal server full of it, so...
You let me know if you want the link.
Can't wait for... Wait. What? Link to your E-Jackie server? No, I'm good.
You're... No, yeah, I kicked you out.
No, I'm not black enough for that. Only above the waist, so... I mean, maybe if I was below that, then it would make a lot more sense, but no. Too insecure about that shit.
Hey, Daniel, how you doing? Oh, and everybody, there is links to everybody's thing. Gryker's just have to just copy his thing. It didn't go
It's not even a
blue.
point of putting mine up. I just get banned every fucking month, so.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I mean, yeah, just look for Gryker and then just look for the most homophobic, racist rants and you'll find them.
No, I'm not racist at all. Nope.
5% didn't want to, and later, it depends. After this, we're gonna, I may on Little Kiwi play a scary movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary movie. It's like a slideshow of Kiwi growing up. And it fucking kind of terrified me. I didn't really know what to do. I don't know. It's kind of like that movie, like
I've only
Scenes
got
or
like
whatever.
5 pictures of my whole life. I don't even know what I look like as a baby.
Not good. Yeah.
Thank you. There's another Aussie.
God, you guys are multiplying.
I know. Nah,
Yeah, we breed like rabbits here.
he's old
Yeah.
school.
Bored old fart. That's a typical Aussie name.
Oh, he's funny as like he'll give people hell in the chat.
You say
too.
"af" instead of saying "as fuck." That's typical Aussie slang right there. Kiwi's Aussie. I mean,
Yes.
even Kexby said that, so.
Close enough.
Yeah, I mean,
Better
No.
than
10
being
times a
Canadian.
day is the new ejacking. Dave, how you doing? Good seeing you, mate. And 10 times monoxide. Calm down there, boy.
oh, I have to turn my camera back on. He's getting fucking snippy now. Yeah.
Shut up.
He loves seeing
I hope you're good, Dave.
Did I make fun of the chat yet, or what? I've been nice for 27 minutes.
No.
We breathe
We
so
breathe
fast
so
here. We
fast
had a
here,
huge
we
fence that keeps
had to-
control. I find that highly racist.
Can you think of a problem to stop my second eldest one from breeding? Thank you.
Yeah, kick him in the nuts.
I don't want to
No,
touch his
just
nuts.
get
Thank
one
you.
of those.
You won't have to.
Get one of those things that they put on. You know, the rubber bands they put on.
What is it? It's called a condom, Kiwi. Holy
No,
fuck.
a lamb's tail. It makes them go black and
He
then
had-
they're trouble.
Makes them
He
go
had
black?
condom-
And how they're racist. Alright.
He had
What?
condoms in his car when it got stolen. They didn't take them.
What?
They're
Did you
like,
say they
no.
didn't take
Why would they take them? He keeps getting girls
But he never
pregnant out
used them.
they don't
I
work.
wouldn't want to use condoms either. That's fucked up.
Weren't
Oh.
used ones.
Probably were.
They weren't.
They
I saw
recycle them. They turn them. They're like, oh,
Yeah, they're called sheepskin condoms. Yeah, you just wash them out a couple
turn them
times and be all
inside
good.
out. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Then take Vince. What?
Do you have a pool?
the intake van seems to work.
I fucking hate this panel.
There
I'll have
must
to-
be a way.
Too many goddamn Europeans up here.
You're
No.
the only European, dude.
No, I'm not. I mean, technically, I guess it's kind of. No, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not.
I'm not
Nope.
even. I don't know what I am.
Jewish? I'm assuming.
I'm a unicorn.
You're pretty stingy with your money, so. But you're not good at saving the money, so. I don't know. You're kind of like a half breed. Like, what do you guys call it over there in Australia?
Save money either, so don't you go on
Call them
about
half
me.
caste, see?
No, I call them. What the fuck is it called?
They're called half caste, see?
Boggle 'em? No, not boggle 'em. Fucking bogan.
Bogan doofus.
Yeah.
What did you call us? Boglins.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
call
I'm
this
sorry. I mean,
boglins.
I was trying to read it upside down because I'm just getting in that Australian spirit right now. So
I'm
I
not
didn't really
even
know.
a bogan.
Pretty fucking
I'm not
close.
even into cars. Yeah, bogans are into cars.
1 minute I'm
Just didn't
bogan
say
and
to
the
my
next minute
car.
I'm posh. Can't win with this guy.
I mean, I'd rather be posh than a bogan, but I'd rather be a bogan than posh. I mean, I don't really know.
I'd rather be a bogan.
I'd rather be none of them. I'd rather be. I was more like into like their hoodies and my Vans and stuff like that. Bogans, we don't wear that. They wear their bomber
I mean,
jackets.
Kiwi, you just gotta
and
calm the fuck
boxers.
down. You're gonna make me chunder, bud. Like, fuck me.
Whatever, you would have hung out. I was in the stoner, grunge, skateboarding, sort of. My friend was a bogan and fucking couldn't
I
stand
mean,
him.
you kind of seem like a hoary. You
Okay.
know, it's. Yeah.
Excuse
You're an
me, Mister. How many boobs do you have saved up?
I don't know, a couple hundred.
Mm.
And hoary, I don't think I said it right. I don't think it's what's HORI. I don't fucking know how to fucking sounded it
He
out.
like reading out like thing. That's not
No.
right.
Yeah, bogan is Aussie for redneck. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys
I'm
pretty
not-
much just go
I'm
for
not
it
I'm
raw.
not a redneck either.
I'm not a redneck.
No, Kiwi's a pale neck. But
Excuse me. Then I don't even take as many meds as I'm prescribed, Mister.
the fuck does that mean? I said
I
pale,
take
not
under
pale.
them.
Hey, pill.
I didn't say pill.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I said pale.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely pale. But I'm allergic to the fucking sun.
That'd be monoxide because it rains wherever he is. Rains
Everywhere in the UK, like you never hear anybody from the UK.
She's in
going
the boat.
outside.
He's got that right.
God
I'm
damn.
never like you never hear anybody in the UK saying I'm going outside to sunbathe.
No,
Why?
maybe to get
'Cause it-
wet. Yeah, but that's about it.
Because it rains there the most.
Hmm.
Everybody's on
Same.
vitamin D. I'm on vitamin D though. And B.
What did
And
you
You
say?
are on vitamin D. You need a lot of vitamin D.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, she needs a lot of vitamin EJ. You know, E-jacking. That's what she needs.
Yep, e-jacking on the brain.
I know.
No.
Only cloud bath, babe.
Are you gonna read some spooky stories
You keep
yet?
forgetting.
Jesus.
These are
Stop.
fucking like actual stories, and it's like fuck. I mean, I
It didn't
can.
rain today. Jesus.
Woo! Carbon monoxide, no rain free day. Woo!
Mhm.
It's been raining fucking shitloads here.
Same. Like, because
Funny here
where I'm
today.
at is this massive apartment complex, and it's got this huge like exhaust thing in it. I'm at the top, so I hear it, and I think,
I
Jesus
can show you
Christ.
her apartment building and exactly what window she is. She's scared of ghosts flying up there. And I don't know. Something to do with fire alarms. I don't fucking know.
People are like saying, spooky story time. Let's go.
Fuck's sakes,
Yeah.
fine. I don't know if there's fucking
Do you want me
spooky.
to turn down the music or what?
No, I could talk over that. Just give me a sec. 1 sec.
Does
Tell
it
us another-
snow? Does it snow there at Christmas, Tony?
No, it's summer here.
Oh, okay.
We have Barbies and stuff.
Good. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Mm.
No. Christmas is about
We're-
snow. So
We've never
Not
had,
for us, it's
I don't
not.
even, I used to think that was like a fairy tale in movies. I was like,
fuck no. Fuck.
we've never, me, Kath, and myself, have never had a white.
Me, Kath, and myself.
Me, Kath, and LaHnI.
I've never had one either.
I could
That's
have a
what I
white
was
Christmas,
meaning.
but I don't have a man, so I'm right.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
the snow's here obviously all the fucking time.
Sorry.
My goodness.
Well, I suppose I've had it. I mean, let's not talk about that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but it just slipped out.
What?
Nothing.
It's playing ads on my shorts now.
Well, push skip. Fuck, it's right there.
You cursor.
can't. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
You talking about like getting jizz on or something, so it felt like snow? I don't know. I mean, I'm completely lost.
That's exactly what it's like, because there's no snow.
No, the fuck it's not. Holy shit. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out.
What? I just skipped it! What's going on? What have I done wrong now?
Yeah, because I'm heaps confused. Because when my son went to New Zealand, oh my god, what did you do?
What the fuck did you do?
He went Tony. He went snowboarding. Where did he go? Like, my son won't tell me. That's why I got confused. Like, it was only fucking like a month ago.
No.
He must have went to like Arrowtown or something.
Yeah, I don't know. He won't tell me. That's why I was heaps confused. I'm like, you have snow?
Yeah, he would have gone up to Kajona. That's where I went. And I just got a sore bum. And where else is there? There's Kajona. We've got like 3 places, but they're all up that way.
Oh, whoa. Fuck.
My ex-husband, he went to Canada and
Forrest.
because he shapes and he's a real good snowboarder. So's my girl. He would have went up that way, by Queenstown.
Yeah.
By Wanaka, but it's up in the snow. It's real amazing. You can get a helicopter and
It's not amazing, trust me.
no, but you can drop. Yeah. But in Wanaka, they do a thing in the winter. It's called the Big Air, and they actually make a massive man-made, like, in the middle of Wanaka, like this big jump, and you win something. I don't know. But we've seen there was a punk band there. I can't remember the name of it, but they were playing and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. But
That's probably
after
the dumbest thing. Fuck. I want to say different thing. Okay.
But
No.
my ex used to shape the snowpark.
It's called grooming. It actually is called grooming. It's grooming the slopes.
Yeah, but he used to travel to like Canada before
Whistler.
we had a girl, and stay in the hostels and stuff like that, and he just got paid to do that.
Why would you stay in a hostel when you go to Whistler? Whistler is like the most posh, as you guys would say, place in fucking British Columbia. I mean, pretty much of Canada. It's ridiculous there.
Yeah, but he also was the chef at it's like this really fancy restaurant at the bottom of Kajona. He left his job to come. It's winter, it's 4 PM getting dark. Woo!
Oh, Jesus, I like that. That's
People
fucking
get that
hilarious.
4 p.m.
You know who that is, obviously.
Yeah.
One line.
Cross-eyed cunt.
Hey John, how you doing?
I love the name cross-eyed cunt.
I just like the picture. You gotta use the other picture. I want a funny picture.
You do.
I'm not
Just
saying
look
a
at
word.
yourself.
I got a really funny picture.
Don't you change it to me? I'm gonna.
I
Oh my
didn't.
god!
Oh my
Oh my god!
What you do?
What?
She'll probably like strike the stream or something.
If I was to put up the other one I have, yeah, fuck yeah, she would. I mean, we can just do like it's kind of like a seance. I mean, we can do it right now. We can just say her name 3 times and she'll show up.
She probably would.
Is anybody
Probably.
there by the name of Marie?
I gotta be really careful not to click on some of these.
I wonder what that.
Yeah.
They're all up at the top. It's all right. Yeah. So I mean, fuck. I guess I'll.
You'll
I
have to
don't know.
put a scarier one up than that.
I can fuck. Trust me, I got a lot more scary ones than that.
Oh no, that's just filth.
Yeah, be careful what you put. Alright, everybody's here for the reading. They're waiting impatiently.
Well, I gotta get a scary avatar first, okay?
Should have come more prepared, boy.
There you go. Oh, God, I don't know. I never really read something like this. I don't know. I mean,
Ugh. I just saw the photo you just put up. Oh my god.
a handsome man.
Hmm.
That man fucks dogs. That's scary. Oh, one only has one fucking like. Yeah, just give me 1 sec. Just let me search all this shit by like the top views, so they're
Well,
not just
while
random
you're
stories.
waiting for him to look what he's looking for, Kiwi. What was the story you were going to tell me about some tunnel?
Tunnel?
I think it was a tunnel you were talking about.
What, like her vagina?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
When I was growing up, like, I'm still best friends with, I won't say her name, but we've known each other from baby. But her house had like a polter ghost or whatever, an angry one anyway. I can't even say the word properly. But her shower, the taps in her showers were the ones that you had to like use all your might to turn them off and on. But they would, in the middle of the night, they'd start going on, like filling the bath, and there's no one up, and we'd be like, what the frick? But doors would slam. But one night we snuck out to see some boys, you know, as naughty teenage girls do.
And girls.
I am. No,
What?
there was no girls there. There was all guys.
What, so you're not a girl?
I said as 2 naughty teenage girls do. And anyway, when we got back to her house, we were like, what the fuck? Because there was a beer bottle, like a beer bottle being chucked through a window, but it was still in the window. We were like, fuck, we're in shit. And, but it was in there like perfectly. It was creepy as fuck.
That
But
does.
her mum actually chucked the beer bottle through the window. Found that out at my niece's 21st. But even she was freaked out about it. But you'd wake up with the house would be always cold, and it would slam, and it would lock you in a room. You couldn't get out, and it was just weird.
It would slam in you. Well, that's where the tunnel comes from. I get it.
But Tunnel Beach here is a beach. I've got one of the pictures that I've got It's a big rock and you can walk out on it. But up there's an actual castle, but they don't class it as a castle anymore because it's pretty much falling down. But I call it the end of the world because it pretty much is. People used to go up there and end their world, if you get what I mean. Like somebody drove
Yeah.
off there.
Yeah.
And
Did they fly?
in their car into the ocean.
Hell yeah,
You
that's
up
sick.
there. They only found a foot, and my sister knew them. So anyway, but up there it was a castle, and there was a princess, I guess, I don't know. But this beach that I used to go to, it was like there was it carved in, so you walk through the rock to actually get to a private beach, and she drowned there. And
Oh.
that place, that place is definitely. There's been a few people that have gone out there swimming and never came back and stuff like that. I've never swum there, but I've been on top of that rock and.
Well, here, I found a story, yes, but I mean, this thing will literally take me like fucking 10 minutes to read. It's fucking huge. But before that, I did look up this. What is, this is for you, Kiwi. What's, LaHnI Castle? What's that?
LaHnI's castle.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
what
a
is it?
castle. It's a castle, and that also is haunted.
Yes, I looked up haunted places in New Zealand.
There'll be, that's haunted. A queen or somebody there died, and I actually went in the room.
Kate and Eliza.
Yeah, I went into that room, and it is the most freakiest room. The worst part is there's a mirror, and what happens is you should never have a mirror in your room, because what it does is
I got
if
3.
a spirit comes to see you, they'll be trapped. That's why my long memory bedroom's covered.
That's probably why my is haunted, because they're mirrored wardrobes.
Well, what about this one?
Oh, fuck you, what's that? Seacliff Asylum?
The what?
Seacliff Asylum here used to be a psychiatric ward where 32 women and children were trapped in and burned alive.
Jeez.
Mm.
We've got a church on a hill
graves there.
in a place called Prospect, and it's on the highway, and it's a boarded up old church, but there's a big graveyard there, and people say that's very haunted. So I've got to go there one night and check it out.
I mean, I'm not scared of any of that shit when it comes to that, because like I believe if something can actually physically touch me, then I can touch it. If that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd be creepy.
My brother, one of my brothers, used to live in a place here in Sydney called Cranebrook. It's near Penrith. And whenever you used to go to his toilet, the hairs on the back of your neck would stand up. And then we found out that the estate was actually built on an old burial ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it was there that we did that seance I was telling you about, Kiwi.
Yeah.
And a little girl came through one night, this night that we did the seance. Her name was Anna. And we asked where she lived. And she said in their toilet. That was pretty creepy when that come through. But I was telling Kiwi this story before. Somebody came through and said that my brother was having an affair with their neighbour 2 houses up. You know, and we were sort of having a bit of a laugh about it. But on the Monday, my sister-in-law went to... she was sitting there, and then she was thinking about it, about what she was told, and it got to the better of her. So she went to his work and sat outside waiting to see what was going to happen. And as she was about to leave, this car came over the hill, and it was with my brother with this neighbour. So she ran him off the road.
Oh my
ripped
god.
the keys out. It ripped the keys out of the ignition and threw them into the bush part, and then ripped the woman out of the car by a hair, and then just beat the hell out of her. And
Oh my god.
Pussy shit. I get
so
it.
that sort of came true. It was freaky, but it came true. But
I mean,
I've had a few.
Go on.
I was gonna say I've had a couple of seances, and the scariest one I think I had to say was with my ex's family, because the night before I did the seance, I heard a knocking, and I thought it was somebody at the front door, and I got up to have a look, and nobody was there. But then he ended up being behind me, and then while we were standing there, it was knocking. We heard the knocking again, but it was coming in from outside the garage. He went out and checked it out, but the garage was all locked up, so nothing could have gotten in there. But the next night, we did this seance I did this seance with his cousin and his nan, and it came through that it was his dad that was knocking. But later that night, when we come home, I got too scared to go to the toilet because every time I moved, I felt like somebody's hand was on my face, pushing my face into the pillow. So that was a scary experience for me.
That sounds like you're a pussy.
No. No. I bet
No.
you'd shit yourself.
Fuck no. I mean, I think I pretty much told all like you guys on panel. Like when I was growing up, my best friend Josh, his house, like all the way till like we're like in our early 20s and shit. His house was right next to like our elementary school and shit like that. And the reason they built that elementary school is because of what happened at his house. So what happened was it was built on the foundation of it. So it was an old schoolhouse, and it burnt down. And in the basement of the schoolhouse there, again his basement, it was like a preschool, kindergarten shit, and a bunch of big kids and like the teachers died in that. So they built like a house on top of that. It's prime real estate, so that's why they did it. And then I don't know, a bunch of weird shit happened in there. His dad had like a massive fucking music studio in the basement and stuff like that. And me and my buddy Josh would be upstairs in his room and stuff, like playing games and stuff. And you'd hear music, you'd hear like drums and all that shit, right? And we go down, we're like, oh, his dad's there, right? We go hang out and stuff like that. And we go down there, or we get down to like the kitchen, and then when you get there, like the music stopped, and you open the basement door to go down, and it's really spooky shit. Like going down there, it was already scary enough just doing that, and then you go down there, there's not a single person in there, and then you'd be sitting there in the front room, you'd be watching like hockey or whatever the fuck we were watching, and then like out of the corner of your eyes, there's like a staircase right next to it, and you'd always see shit out of the corner of your eye, and then when you looked there, there's nothing. And then there was this time, me and him were sitting there. I'm not gonna lie, I think we were watching fucking porn or something. I mean, we were like 12, 13 years old, whatever. And we were just sitting there, and all of a sudden we had like this really creepy feeling that we both like looked over his shoulder, and there was like a face right there. And then like just turned away really fast, and you look back, and it wasn't there anymore. Yeah, a lot of weird shit happened in that house. And then
that's why I'm so glad we don't have basements here in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know about LaHnI if she would like a basement in her house, but I know I wouldn't.
Why?
My old house had a basement, and I moved in there, and I moved my cat, and I had my cat underneath there. Cat died 2 days later. I'm like, fuck that basement. I hated it.
Yeah.
I I lived in a house for like 2 years. It was built in like 1930 and shit. And this really weird shit would happen in there, like just the lights would flicker and all that stuff. I mean, obviously, like you think about it, it's like an old house and stuff like that, but I don't know. I mean, obviously,
Oh.
you know, like electrical shit is like it's not old, right? It's new, so it's like, it didn't make sense.
Well,
The
I know
house I
somebody
used to live
close
in.
to me that can go somewhere where someone died and they will, like, their neck will be sore and then find out that that's where they used to hang people in New Zealand. And they know for a T, yeah. They're about to tell you they found how that person died. And they're very close to me. We all kind of have our own thing. Like,
Well,
I one time, I was like, I need to get out of the car. And I got out of the car, and then less than a block away, they smashed into a house. And that's happened to me about 50 times in my life, that I've just got a feeling no, and then jumped out and someone's crashed and like they were all hurt. Like the guy I was dating at the time, he had fractured something in his back. My other mate knocked himself out, his head was split open. The driver, I mean, they went through someone's lounge. And it was, everybody thought I was in the car because I was first on the scene.
Yeah.
Another time, I was going to go into a house and I didn't, and there was a stabbing and stuff like that. Some real fricked up. But I grew up in not the rich area, like, I remember a schizophrenic naked lady tried to take me home, and my sister.
was she
My
hot?
mum. She was elderly, schizophrenic, like naked, like an old lady, trying to say my mum only had 2 kids. My dad came home and told her to fuck off. I don't even know if my dad was living here at the time.
Well, I mean,
But yeah.
I got an actual Halloween story. So I don't know. I was like a little kid. I wasn't there or anything. It's just like my dad and my uncle's story about what happened. Where I'm from, I live in Canada, obviously, but where I'm from, it doesn't really snow, so you can go out and do shit year round. And there's a place called Elk Lake. It's just a lake you go fishing and shit. My uncle and my dad went fishing, and it was like right around this time of year. It's right before Halloween, and you had to walk down like paths and stuff, like, you know, trails to get to like the fishing spots and stuff like that. And they were walking, and like along the right side of it, like if you get out of the parking lot, like you walk down the trail on the right side, it's a bunch of rich houses and shit like that, and like massive yards and all that shit. So like they would decorate for Halloween and stuff, because people always walk up and down those trails. And when they're walking down, like they saw like a body hanging in a tree, and it's like around that time, right, and stuff like that. And they just thought it was a decoration. They thought it was a decoration. But when they came back, it turned from like, you know, like our color to like purple and like shit like that, you know, like whatever, like, you know. And it was the guy there hung himself like right before my dad and my uncle got there. And when they came back, that's when they saw it, and then they drove down to the payphone, called the cops and shit like that. And yeah, that guy, you know, unalived himself and shit like that. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's creepy. And that's the whole thing, is like, I won't get scared of stuff like that, but I mean, I'll get creeped the fuck out. I mean, sometimes when I'm sitting here, like I'll look over like throughout my door, and like I swear I'll see like a shadow or something, and then I look and there's nothing there. And like that does make like the hair like on the back of my neck stand up. I mean, it's just creepy.
Yeah,
It's just creepy.
Yeah, someone's gonna get you.
I ain't scared of that shit.
no,
But
well, that is true. Like when your hair's on your neck, and if you get like a weird feeling, go with it. Always trust that, because that's what happens to me. Tracy, when my nana passed away, she's got this. She likes medieval like dragons and all that. She's
Hell
got
yeah.
this dragon that has a ball. The ball doesn't move. There was no wind, but the ball started going, and then all the lamps popped. Right at that time, my nana passed away, and my mum turned around because I was with my mum at that stage. Mum was like, Nana's passed. Mum
Yeah.
always knows. I was talking to my mum when my grandma passed away.
Yeah.
I was debating driving, but I had my night meds, so I didn't really want it. And
Yeah.
Mum goes, I've got to go. Bubby's passing. That's what we called her.
Yeah.
And she got in time. My mum knows, like,
Well,
she'll know when one of us in trouble. She left work to help me one time, help my sisters. Yeah.
well,
I know.
No.
go on.
I was just gonna say, I know the night that, well, my mum passed early on the Friday morning, and by the time I got home, because my brother and I had sat with her for 8 hours after she had passed, but when I got home, it was around 9:30 at night, and I was sitting there, you know, with the kids, and, you know, we were just talking about it, and then all of a sudden, I got this really cold sensation around my knees, and I remember saying to one of my kids, come and feel here, you know, and yeah, it was like she was sitting on my lap. My kids got freaked out over it, but
Well,
I knew that it was my mum.
Well, my mom had a kind of a similar experience because I remember her telling me about it. Her grandmother passed away, but she didn't know it, right? She was sleeping. Then she said she was sleeping, and like all of a sudden she felt like a hand on her foot. You know what I mean? Like just holding it like at the end of the bed. You know, like if you sit at the end of the bed, you just put your hand down.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then when she woke up in the morning, her grandma, like my grandmother, told her that that her grandmother passed away, and then it's just weird shit like that.
Well, I remember my mum was in a nursing home. She was in there for 2.5 years before she passed, and she had dementia. Like hers was rapid, but
Yeah.
she'd be laying there, and all of a sudden she'd just start talking. Like she'd be looking at the end of her bed, and she would be talking like my dad was standing there. Now my dad had died 20 years before Mum.
Yeah.
She could see him. None of us could, you know, but we all, the way I looked at it then was Dad was the one that was waiting to come to get her, but no. At the end, it was my auntie, because one of the last words my mum said before she passed was June, and that was her sister's name.
That's... Oh.
So...
I mean, if you believe in all that shit and stuff like that, like ghosts and stuff, I mean...
I do.
If you go off of, like, all that stuff, I mean... It's not our loved ones that are coming back. It's, like, you know, like, it's like demons and all that shit. It's like evil, right? Because they go off of your emotions, and that's the fucked up part. It's weird. It's really weird.
Well, I never had anything
And you're
ever
very
happen.
vulnerable state when you've got
Yeah.
dementia and all of that, because you go back to a child, like you can go from being a child to...
Well, I mean,
a lot of
like,
creepy things used to happen in my other house, but I've been in this house for 18 years now, and nothing ever happened up until my mum passed, and then my mum passed 10 years ago, my brother passed 8 years ago, and I had his ashes in the house for a couple of days.
Yeah, I was going to say that you shouldn't... They're going to be in a special thing and all of that to keep you at bay.
Well, I can remember even...
There's a candle, blue... You should have a blue candle and blue lace agate in your lounge, and it keeps peace and it stops families and fightings and stuff like that.
Well, I remember when my brother passed, we went to the funeral home. It was me and my daughter. We went to the funeral home to pick up his ashes, and as we're sitting there waiting, it was really quiet, and I did say to my daughter, "Oh, it's dead quiet in here," and just trying to make a joke, and then all of a sudden we hear this groan.
Oh, stuff there. I'd be outies.
She couldn't leave. She wanted to. She couldn't leave because they had locked the door. Because we're waiting for one of the main people that run the place to come in. And heard a groan, and then she looked at me and she goes, "Mum." And I went, "What?" She goes, "I think I just pooed a little."
Oh my God.
But
Me,
it was scary but funny at the same time.
one time, me and my bestie, I can't remember, one of my sister's friends or something was in the hospital.
I don't remember this.
Not you, the girl. This girl that I've known in my life. But we were just ramping. We actually went into some sort of experiment surgery, and we were like told to get out. And I'm like, okay. We ended up in the morgue, and it was the most
God
scariest.
damn it, more Aussies?
Hey! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait.
she's cool. She's a real cool chick.
Is that the one where I fucking trolled the fuck out of you? No, it's probably not. Can't remember that one.
She did meet Andy. Look, she's like, oi, oi, oi.
Yep.
Every time I say that, oh God, they're gonna think we've been watching Rob.
Do bogans wear what? Do bogans wear check shirts? Well, I know my ex did.
I have a couple of flannel shirts.
Well, he wasn't a bogan. Just a
I wear
what? Well, flannel here is called Canadian winter jackets, so I mean.
It's funny that they call their
flannelette
shirts. They call their coat, their flannels they call them like coats.
What, us?
Yeah,
fuck yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what we dress up in when we go out for fucking a real fancy dinner. I'm not dead ass serious. I mean, remember when Kexby went out for fucking dinner? Do you remember that?
He was trying on his skinny ass jeans.
Yeah, and he was wearing flannel. That's just what we wear.
Well, when my younger brother got married, it was a big fancy wedding. I went and got some nice clothes with nice high heels, and my
much love.
Eldest son was the ring bearer, and my second eldest, he wore a little tie. Him and I looked respectable, but their father wore jeans and a flannelette shirt. He was the only bogan-looking idiot there.
I'd rather go out
druggy shirts,
flannelette jeans than a full-on suit. I'd be like, Spoon! Oh, Gryker, you'd love Spoon. He's Canadian. He's funny as fuck, too.
Well, who? Spoon's probably from Ontario.
No, he's from...
flannel shirts.
He's French. What do you call it?
Oh, fucking Quebec. Je me parle en français.
No, like the other
Quebec.
one, the M one. The M one. Montreal.
Yeah, that's Quebec. It's Quebec, yes.
I don't know. It's where Dolo's from.
Yeah.
Dolo's
Montreal. That's where my fucking family's from.
Flannel shirts or flannelette shirts.
You love him. He's hard case. He pisses people off just like you.
I do it better though. But no, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, plaid. Like we call it plaid here.
Oh my God! So Spoon, because you, Gryker, and you both had a fight with Pluto Pistol. He fights with her all the time. I didn't even know about it. I wasn't around, but yeah.
Well, the bitch tried to fucking go after you. I was like, oh, no. I was on LaHnI's panel. I wasn't on her panel. I said, let me the fuck up right now. Pussy. I made her rage quit. So that was good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
His friends had his, 10 years fighting with her.
Well, obviously you're not doing a good enough job. I mean, now you're a goon, so you might be doing a little bit better now. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, plaid is it's used over here a lot. I mean, it's mostly farmers, cowboys, and like all that shit. It's really popular in Alberta because, like I said, like it's farmers and cowboys, and yeah, I mean, I love plaid or flannel or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. Yeah,
AuSsIe, I'm
Poison. You've seen I've shown you my flannel
from
shirt.
Sydney.
We got a Sydney. Oh, hey, Deb, how you doing? Another Canada. Yeah.
God damn it. Now we're multiplying.
And monoxide,
Is
we
the
call
UK here?
the flannel
Where the
that you
fuck's
call.
monoxide? Oh, he's right there.
We call them face washers here.
Yeah, facials. Yeah, flannel.
A tartan shirt.
All right. Do you want me to read this fucking? Do you want me to read this shit? I'll read
Yes,
it.
we got heaps of people here now. You got to do it for you. The
Let's
Australians,
fuck it
the
ever.
Canadians, and the UK, and the one Kiwi, myself.
It's fucking disgusting.
I know.
I'm just.
I
I don't
could
really-
taste it.
You can taste it. What, the racism in the chat?
No, I'm waiting. I'm trying.
Hang
There
on.
isn't one US person here. Oh, yeah, they were here earlier. Mm-hmm.
What?
AuSsIe, I'm Kath, and I'm from Sydney.
I'm LaHnI from Adelaide, South Australia.
I'm Tony from Dunedin, New Zealand.
I'm Gryker, not from a third world country. Yeah. Oh, sorry, a civilized country.
He's from Alberta.
I'm not from Alberta. Fuck that. No, I'm not. I mean, I
he's
live there
actually
now, but
Can I
I
just
was.
say something? Can I say
He's
something?
an
really weird?
island boy. Sorry.
Yes, I am an island boy.
He's from his dad's nuts.
Wow.
Sorry.
So Kev's below me, and then LaHnI is below Gryker.
Well, can you turn that shit off for a second? I think you can.
That good-looking
The
red-headed
music?
dude up the top, yes, he's Gryker.
No. I mean, no, I don't look like that faggot. Sorry.
You want the music off?
No, I can do that.
Alright.
It's a long fucking story, though. It's like really fucking long. I'm gonna fuck up a lot.
Alright,
too.
you're a fast reader.
Not that fast. This is gonna take probably about like 10 minutes. Probably even like, fuck, it's really long.
Alright, you ready
I'll be
for
back.
this spooky?
What?
She's gonna go get the lube. She's getting the lotion for her skin.
You're so lucky we're on your fucking channel.
I'm Poison from E-Town.
No, the fuck you're not. You're Jamarcus from East LA, but it's besides his
Look,
problems.
I'm Spoon from Alcoholic. Spoon, you're from Montreal. Don't lie. But if you see Dolo, get a signature on me, please. Be a good mate.
No, they actually do. I think they're coming to fucking Alberta this year, so I don't know. They have the invitational, but fuck. I guess I'll just do it. All right. Fuck. God damn it. I just gotta do it. And once I get going, it'll be easy. Shut up. Alright, one sec. Alright. It's gonna be a long fucking story, trust me. It's like something I would never read because it's so fucking long. Alright. Oh god. Alright. It's titled, and these are all true stories too. This is posted 6 years ago. It has like fucking like 800,000 views on Reddit or something. But and I have to say it, Kiwi. I mean, here I'll say it nicely. So it's titled, "This is not a suicide note." Fuck, I should say that differently. It says 3 months ago, I learned of my uncle's passing. We weren't particularly close, but he left me one of his houses in the will. I was touched, but just wanted to sell it off. I'm a fairly new father of twin girls and didn't need anything to manage right now. To speed up the process, I decided to travel across the country to live in the house until a sale was assured. My job required a laptop, a phone, so I was approved to work remotely for the time being. Unfortunately, my wife had to stay at her job, so I had to come alone. At first, I treated it as a mini vacation. I had hoped it would be. I would hope only. Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry. This is what I mean. Fuck.
No, you're right.
I had hoped it would only last a week, but the process was more involved than I thought. I had a realtor taking care of most things, but after a month, I'm still here. I noticed things going wrong right away. Stuff was never where I last placed it. I'd see shadows out of the corner of my eyes. I've lost track of time consistently. I thought it was caused by stress, loneliness. They're typing so bad. I thought it was caused by stress and or loneliness. Except for the first time the realtor came by with I'm not doing it. I can't do this one. This one's written like shit. This one's written like shit. It's written like shit. It's not making sense. I'm sorry, I can't read bad writing. I'll find a different one. I'm sorry, Kiwi.
It was really good. I was getting into it.
Fuck, I'll keep reading it then.
We're gonna have Gryker read once a week on my channel.
Yeah. No. Nah. Fuck, I'll just keep reading it.
I just told everybody, you can't let me down.
You don't even go live. You go live every 4 months, so. Alright.
Every once a month, okay, guys?
Sure. Alright, so it says, I thought it was caused by stress, loneliness, except for a few things that the realtor came in with prospective buyers. The house was the quietest place I've ever been in. Before I completely lost my mind, the neighbors came by with a dog. She was an elderly woman who explained that she had been dog sitting while my uncle was in the hospital. Now that I was here, she thought I should take Buster, the golden retriever. I thought the neighbors might have been forgetful because she seemed to think my uncle had just passed last week. Either way, I fell in love with Buster, and his presence was exactly what I needed. I even thought it would be a tremendous present to bring home to my girls. I just hope my wife would feel the same way. However, even the dog could tell something was wrong with the house. Buster accepted his new living arrangements pretty quickly, but would never willingly go upstairs. This was all right with me at the time. I thought it would make it easier to keep track of him. Then Buster disappeared. Literally 1 second, he was standing right behind me as I was opening a treat jar to give him a snack. My eyes left him for just a moment to pick up the jar, and then he was gone. I ran through the whole house calling his name. The kitchen was connected to the living room, and on the other end of that was the master bedroom and the study. The other end of the kitchen led to a dining room, which was connected to the entrance hall that also led into the living room stairs to the second floor. After walking upstairs, you had a choice of right or left along a balcony that overlooked the living room on one side and the entrance to the other side. Going left led immediately to a guest room and a game room. Going right led to 2 more guest rooms and a bathroom. At the end of the hall, I looked in every room and had to accept that somehow the dog made it outside, even though there was no doggy door and every door and window had been closed and locked. So I searched the surrounding neighborhood for another hour before giving up. I was thinking about making flyers when I opened the front door and heard Buster scrambling towards me from the kitchen. I was ecstatic, of course, but I just couldn't wrap my head around how I could have missed him. I let Buster sleep in the bed with me that night. In hindsight, it was a huge mistake, but it made me feel better at the time. Things picked up at work through or not through the thing things picked up at work though, and I soon forgot about the strangeness surrounding the house. Clients called me consistently, but we were getting a lot done and I landed multiple large contracts in a row. I was working around the clock, but I knew in due time a promotion. No, but fuck. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was working around the clock, but I knew I'd be due for a promotion once I returned home to my home office. Several times I'd get lost in a phone call or a spreadsheet and suddenly find it was a nightmare. I'd been absorbed with work and I would block out Buster whining for food or to go outside. I started to set alarms to keep track, but I had too many important clients to slow down. So I got it. I was on top of the world, but my health was starting to suffer. I forgot to eat and even sleep sometimes. There was always something else to do, someone to talk to. I even got better at taking care of Buster, better than I was taking care of myself. Then my good mood ended with a bang, literally. Buster was whining behind me as I finished another spreadsheet. Then we both heard a door slam upstairs. Fuck me. For the first time since I brought him inside, Buster ran upstairs by himself. I almost called the cops, but I felt silly with the phone in my hand and started to doubt I had heard anything at all. And if there was an intruder, surely Buster would have been making more noise. So I mustered up all my courage I could and managed and crept upstairs with a frying pan as a weapon. It was dark upstairs, but enough moonlight was coming in from the downstairs window for me to make out Buster standing in front of the bathroom. I had purposely closed every door when I last came through here looking for the lost dog, but the dog was now wide open, or the doors was wide open. I flipped on the hallway light, but nothing happened. But with no better ideas, I raised my frying pan high and walked slowly to the bathroom. There's no windows in here, so it was pure darkness inside. I was terrified. Bizarrely, Buster just looked frozen. His tail stood straight up, and he just stood there, pointing towards the door. I tried to take it as a good sign that he was still that he still wasn't barking. That's what finally got me through the threshold and into the bathroom. The whole time my eyes had been getting used to the darkness, and the bathroom was so small for there to have been anything there without me noticing. I started to relax when I took a step forward into something sticky. I suddenly realized I had felt that I had my cell phone in my pocket. I pulled it out and turned it on to cast some light on the floor. I immediately dropped in the sight of bright red liquid surrounding my feet. I fled the upstairs, and this triggered Buster to follow. This time I had no trouble calling the police. Thankfully, there was already a patrol car nearby, so 2 officers arrived within a couple of minutes. Their powerful flashlights cut through the darkness like knives, but they soon found nothing was wrong with the upstairs light. Something did appear to be wrong with my pipes, though, as they called out from above that the puddle was just rusty water. Because of their insistence, I climbed up the stairs again and clearly saw a muddy brown puddle in the bathroom. The banging must have been a pipe breaking. Both cops had a laugh at my expense, but otherwise understanding. They gave me a number of a good plumber, though my cell phone was ruined after I dropped it and left it in the puddle. I would have used the one on the landing in the kitchen for now. I would have to use the one in the landing in the kitchen from now. Sorry, It's hard to read because how they write it. It's just like a big fucking paragraph.
Yeah.
I let them out and promised to call the plumber first thing in the morning. Yet as exhausted as I was, I couldn't go to sleep over the excitement, so I stayed up to draft some more important documents for my company. Before I knew it, Buster had made another mess in the living room. I was dead tired and said something to Buster that maybe I shouldn't have, and I did some things to him that I know I really shouldn't have. Jesus, racer. I decided
Sorry.
I hope this doesn't involve peanut butter.
Yes. The muddy water, yeah. There you go.
Mm.
I decided to do something about the stress I had been under, and I spoke to my supervisor that same morning. To my surprise, they were happy to let me have the week off to sort out my mental vacation. Just like that, all my outstanding work was taken away. With nothing else to do, I tried to focus on Buster. I played games with him and fed him a bunch of treats to make up for my earlier neglect. Then I found the first message. I didn't notice it for some time. I had been avoided the second floor. But after I realized that I hadn't actually called the plumber before doing so, I went upstairs to see if things have gotten worse. Instead, I immediately saw a message written in red on the hallway wall that read, "Losing your mind?" question mark. For a second, I kind of did. I was scared to death at the thought that someone had to have sneaked into my house while I was there, probably when I was sleeping. I wouldn't bear repeating everything I said or did right after that, let's just say. I hadn't become any braver since the banging. Eventually, I unlocked the bedroom door and made my way to the kitchen with Buster leading the way. I called the police again. Those same two police officers were able to show up, and then slowly, we clearly searched every single inch of the house. Yet we found no one. Everything was locked, no signs of forced entry. The police actually took me serious, something that bewildered me at the time, and admitted that this isn't the first house in his neighborhood to experience this. There had been a series of break-ins where nothing was stolen, but the police officers still offered to have a car sit outside my house at night. Even though it took them up to this, even though it took whatever. Even though it took me up to this, I don't know what the fuck that means. I soon realized that I'd never get sleep tonight in that house. So I called my only friend in town, and really in the whole state, an old college roommate, and who constantly lived 30. See, it's spelling mistakes, dude. Whatever, lived 30 minutes away. He offered to pick me and Buster up in a few hours. So I brushed myself. So I brushed myself with packing up my suitcase. Fuck me. I didn't know how long I would need, so I pretty much packed everything I had brought with me to the house in the first place. I left the room to pick up some doggy toys when my friend called me to say she was waiting outside. I decided to hang up the phone to meet her immediately. I needed the human company, and she couldn't help me move my stuff. But the driveway was empty. There was no friend, no car. I called her back immediately, and what the fuck does that say? It's not spelled insisted with an E. Insisted she was outside. I listened to him. Fuck, I keep saying him and her. I was going to keep saying her. I listened to her get out of her car and walk up to the front door. She knocked, and I could hear the door open and an elderly woman greeting him. My friend asked me my name and mentioned my uncle. The woman said she had never heard of us either. After thanking her, my friend left and asked me if I had gotten all that. I told her I must have given her the wrong address. She rattled off of the correct one and confirmed it. This is hurting my fucking brain, dude. It really is. It's just whatever.
Yeah, I can hear you trying to wrap your head around it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Just keep
And
saying him and her. Yeah. After asking her to wait, I left the house again. I walked out to the street and looked back at the numbers written on the curb in the mailbox. Only there weren't any numbers, just a message. Losing your mind? On the curb, written in red. The temptation to leave right away was great. I could just fuck me. I could just start walking and never stop. But I had to get my stuff and more importantly, Buster, so I entered the house one last time. When I came back to the room, my suitcase was empty. Everything I had just spent hours packing was up against a proper place, or whatever the fuck that means. Despite it's pissing me off, dude. It's really pissing me off. It's making me sweat because now I feel embarrassed because it's not that I can't read it. It's just it's not making sense.
No.
Despite how impossible this was, I focused on only one goal. We needed to leave. I put a leash on Buster and was shocked to see how haggard he was. I resolved to make it up to him when this was all over. I tried to leave out the front door like nothing was wrong, but I couldn't open it. The knob turned freely, but the deadbolt wouldn't slide back. I was really scared. Now Buster's presence helped. I knelt down to give him a hug, and he gave me an idea while licking my face. Whatever was happening, it sure wasn't the result of a maniac hiding in my house. Still, I didn't know what forces were actually opposing me, so I walked to the backyard and said loudly, "Well, Buster, time for a little walk." The glass door slid open easily. Buster bounced out happily. I guess it had been a long time since I let him outside. I followed more tentatively and for the first time examined the backyard closely. There was an iron fence surrounding the yard with another space between the bars that Buster could slip through. And then I saw it, a tree that grew close to the fence that had several branches extending through and above it. I assumed the gate would be supernaturally locked too, so this is my exit. What the fuck? Buster didn't need any prodding. He waited patiently for me on the other side as I painfully pulled myself up and over the fence. I was suddenly aware of how weak and tired my recent lifestyle has made me. When I was in the process of climbing down the tree on the other side, Buster growled once and then took off like a shot towards a nearby hill. I jumped down and gave chase. He disappeared over the top, and I scrambled to keep up, and suddenly surprisingly fucking idiot. keeping up the surprisingly steep surface. Luckily, I found where someone had laid some stone bricks into the side for an easier way up. It was still... Fuck, it says... I'm gonna snap, dude. Well, it says sleep, and it's supposed to be steep. It was still steep enough that I had to focus on placing my feet correctly to keep from sliding, so I was looking down when my next reach up resulted in my hand grabbing carpet. Confused, I looked up to see the second floor landing. I looked down to see the rest of the stairs that led to the entrance, hall, and living room of the house. Buster was nowhere to be found. See, it doesn't make sense. Demoralizing and dead tired, I crawled the final steps and just sat on the landing for a while, occasionally calling for Buster. Eventually, the kitchen phone rang. Whatever ghosts were messing with me, I realized they couldn't stop outside forces from helping. I tumbled down the stairs in the haste and landed hard on cold tiles. But I was only dazed for a second and soon was in the kitchen with the phone in my hand. My wife's warm voice filled me with hope. She was concerned that she hadn't heard from me in a while. I couldn't recall the last time I had even tried. She was trying to tell me that my work hadn't heard from me in a week while I tried to tell her to call the police. Her words gave me a pause, though. I asked, "What do you mean?" I was I was given off a week. She says, "Dear, I thought you were supposed to continue working as soon as you got there." Yeah, but they gave me a week off because of all the stress I've been under. Wait a second, how long has it been out here? Or have I been out here? Honey, you've been gone for 9 days now. My stomach sank, but I didn't hesitate to say, "Listen, you need to call the cops. Something is wrong. I think I'm having a medical emergency." One sec, I lost my place.
Medical emergency.
Yeah, I'd just been trying to come here with an excuse to limit the amount of follow-up questions, but I ended up realizing that this is actually the most likely explanation. Maybe I was just suffering from a gas leak or a brain tumor. Ironically, either of those options seem preferably than living in a haunted house. My wife asked me, "Baby, what's wrong? Are you okay?" I thought I saw a shadow moving out the corner of my eye, I answered. "Yes, I'm okay, but no. I need help. There's something wrong with this house." She says, "You aren't making any sense." Just listen to me. Call the police and tell them I'm at my uncle's house. Tell them to come to this house and an ambulance might be needed. Please help me. Please help you. Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. I stared at the phone in my hand as my wife's voice continued to come out of it. It sounded like her, but in a mocking tone. I've never actually heard from her before. She said, "Does your tummy hurt? When was the last time you ate? I wonder what Buster tastes like." I slammed the phone down, but whatever it was on the other side was right. My stomach was hurting. I couldn't remember the last time I ate. On cue, I heard Buster whining from upstairs. Only after I started running towards the stairs did I notice just how bruised and sore my legs were from my spill down those steps. I pushed through the pain and climbed the stairs yet again. Buster was back in front of the bathroom, laying on his side and looking thinner than I've ever seen him before. "Losing your mind?" was written all over the hallway now, including on the ceiling and floor. I no longer had any doubt the messages were written in blood. Some of them were still dripping. I walked over and picked up Buster while a banging started at my front door. I would have jumped if Buster hadn't been weighing me down. I heard the front door open, and whoever it was identified themselves as the police. I even recognized the voice as belonging to one of the police officers that had previously visited me. Why can't I remember his name? After calling out that I was upstairs, I turned with Buster and found the hallway stretched before me. Many times its original length. Despite how thin he looked, Buster felt heavier than ever. I knew this was all just sort of a trick not to get me in touch with the police officer. I thought I must be really been talking to my wife. She had to have come through with calling the police, and the ghost just distorted the end of the call. So I started my trek back to the stairs and shuffled my feet as fast as I could, yelling at the hallway. Whatever. But then a voice answered the police officer, a woman's voice, my wife's voice. I could hear her say, "I'm sorry. My husband wasn't feeling well. He's resting in the bedroom. Can I help you?" I screamed as loud as I could just to get the attention. But it was to no use. I heard the officer saying, "I'd like to check up on him all the same." Sure, come in. He's right through here." It was right out of a nightmare. I was sweating profusely, while every step seemed to get me nowhere. I tried to speed up, but the hallway just stretched further. And then I heard a man's blood-curdling scream from downstairs. Suddenly, the hallway snapped back. and I found myself somehow right on top of the stairs. My momentum couldn't be stopped. I fell down the stairs and landed hard on top of Buster. He howled in pain, but at least he was alive. I saw a long, thick trail of blood go around the corner and under my closed bedroom door. There was still a shadow of something under the bed. I painfully crept to the kitchen and grabbed my trusty frying pan before making my way back to the bedroom door as quietly as I could. My eyes watched the moving shadow nervously, watching whatever was there had been. Wait, what? My eyes watched the moving shadows nervously. Whatever was waiting there had killed a man. That meant it could kill me. But if I couldn't have a physical impact, then surely I had to be susceptible to any physical impact too. I mean, that's pretty much what I say. So I raised my frying pan and slowly started to turn the handle before I made much progress. The door flew open on its own and something turned suddenly to me. I swung my frying pan down. The cop stood before me, a smile frozen on his face. We both looked down at the knife plunged into his chest. My hand was still wrapped around the handle. He fell to the side and I fell backwards to sitting heavily on the now clean floor. I was positive I had picked up a frying pan. I could remember its weight, but now I also remember going to the kitchen and pulling out a knife. I seriously wondered if I was losing my mind. I looked down to find I had a knife in my hand again. I dropped it at once and crawled back to check on Buster. He wasn't moving. I put my head on his flank and was devastated to feel he was still warm but not breathing. I didn't know what to do, so I did nothing. I did nothing for a long time. I was lethargic, but somehow made it to the couch in the living room. I waited there until nightfall and then slept on the couch. When I woke up, I waited some more. I wasn't sure what I was waiting for, but nothing horrible was happening to me. While I waited, I wasn't in a hurry to change that. But the bodies of Buster and the cop were still there. I needed to do something. My stomach rumbled as I finally got off the couch. That was another problem. That was just staying put. What the fuck? First things first, I found a shovel in the outdoor closet attached to the backyard porch. Digging the hole was exhausting. So I settled for just burying Buster now. I planned on getting to the cop after finding something to eat. I picked up Buster and carried him aside. His fur was still warm. It was hard to believe he was gone, but there was no life behind his big brown eyes. I gently laid him down in the hole and got to work. Sometime later, I wandered into the kitchen and raided the pantry. The house was quiet apart from my efforts. Whenever I stopped moving, the silence was complete. So I wondered if the ghost had just been trying to make me a murderer after all. Now that their goal has been met, maybe they would leave me alone for a while. Just in time, because I was starving and didn't need any distractions, I opened a box of cereal and had a handful up to my lips when I paused. How could I tell I was actually eating what I was looking at? What if I'd actually been opening a box of rat poison? I still wasn't sure what these ghosts were capable of. I imagined the food turning into worms after it was already in my mouth. With a thought, I threw the cereal to the ground, stomped on it. No longer hungry. I needed to concentrate my efforts on leaving this place. Right on cue, I walked by the front door. It was wide open. Instinctively, I made a leap for it before stopping with my outstretched hand just as a foot short of the door. This had to be another trick. I could see the door slamming shut in my face, or even taking a few of my fingers with it. I could feel a breeze enter the house, but I was too scared to move. This was the most impossible situation I had ever been in. or ever heard of. All my senses had failed me before. However, my need of freedom eventually caused my feet to move. Upon slowly exiting the house, I saw the cop car just sitting in my driveway. The door was unlocked and the keys were sitting in the front seat. My mind went wild trying to explain the situation. Maybe the cop was secretly a murderer and had killed previous owners of the house. Maybe a sacrifice helped them move on. I couldn't think of any other explanation for my good luck at the time, so I just pushed my misgivings down and got in. I drove out of the neighborhood without incident, but new problems arose. I was in an unfamiliar city, driving a cop car with no money or other belongings on me, and I had no idea what to do next. So I kept driving. It felt good to be free of the house. It felt good to see the sun. So I kept driving on and on. Left turn, right turn, left turn, right turn. No idea where I'm going. And then I realized I hadn't seen any other cars on the road for some time. Where was everyone? One sec.
But yeah, because StreamYard at the moment, like, uploaded this MP4 spooky music.
Yep.
Poison made it today. But StreamYard is at the moment, the backing it was there's like 4 different options plus this frame, and I think there was 2 options. You can get a skeleton, but there was 2 that are like this, but yeah, 4 different Halloween backing. So it was pretty cool. It had a dancing skeleton, but it didn't dance, so I wasn't impressed with it.
Calm down, coward. Alright, sorry. I don't remember where the fuck it was.
You're driving, losing your mind in a cop car that you killed.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Alright, yeah, left turn, right turn. No idea where I'm going. Then I realized I hadn't seen another car on the road for some time. Where was everyone? Where was I? The sinking feeling happened again, in the pit of my stomach, but also around my whole body. I sunk back into the car seat, and then I realized I was sitting in an armchair, back in the living room of my uncle's house. Fuck me, this is long. My arms were up like I was still holding onto the steering wheel. I started to cry with frustration as I stood up and screamed. How long have I been sitting here with this stupid grin, moving my arms up and down like a madman? I turned around and saw my work laptop on the dining room table. It was on and glowing at me. I walked over to it and saw something was already written down on it. It read, "Lost your mind? Good, now you won't mind losing the rest." Suddenly, my fist felt weighed down. I raised it to the floor. Raised it to find another kitchen knife in my hand. I dropped it immediately. I erased the message and started to type out a request for help. I ignored the screen and just focused on the keys, but I kept hitting them wrong. Another message slowly formed. "I'm sorry, I disappointed you all for the last time. Goodbye." I could have screamed again, but I noticed something had changed. I wasn't in the dining room anymore. I was in the study. I kept writing and writing and writing, and my own words started to come out. Sorry, let me scroll down. I've sent out email requests, help. I've posted on local police departments' Facebooks for assistance, and I've just tried to keep writing no matter what. This is my latest attempt to keep my sanity. Whenever I've tried to take a break, I find myself in a new room with the new horrors descending on me. Once I opened the study door out of the hellish landscape and almost stepped out onto lava, I wasn't sure if I was all there, if it wasn't all an illusion, but I kept... Fuck, this is just getting weird. But I didn't even want to have a vision on my feet burning, so I closed the door and resumed writing. What the fuck? It's not like it's... I mean, the story is kind of making sense, but it's just the writing of it. It's horrible.
Hey, Leo, happy Halloween. Sorry.
What's up, bitch? I can't say that.
No, Leo's cool. He went to midget wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, they were midgets.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
All right, we're literally almost done. It's like another fucking paragraph, thankfully.
All right. Sorry for the interruptions there.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't find where it was. I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah. Right here. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm. Once I opened the study door out of the hellish landscape and almost stepped out onto lava, I wasn't sure if it was all an illusion, but I didn't even want to have the vision of my feet burning, so I just closed the door and resumed writing. I'm not even sure this is all because of ghosts. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and the truth is simply that I have no idea what's going on. As I've gone over these crazy events, I've even realized that I can't recall my uncle's name or what he looked like. I'm not sure I even had an uncle. I'm trying to think really hard about how I came here. Did I fly? Drive? I can't remember. Have I always been here? Even weirder, I can't remember my realtor's name or even the gender they were. I've met them in person several times. Why don't I know things I should? I can't even remember the name of my daughters or wife. Am I even a father? Am I even a person? I know I must be, because here I am writing in the small study, but now that I think about it, I can't remember who my parents are, what they look like, or anything about my childhood. Now I just remember the house and all the nightmares, waking in others or otherwise I've experienced here. I'm feeling a lot like I was back in the cop car. I found a way forward, but I really don't know what to do next. This is not a way to live. I'm getting more and more tired. I'm so hungry. And I'm finding it harder to focus. I keep hearing voices and they're getting louder. I know if I stop writing, I won't last long, but I'm running out of things to say. My hands are tired. I'm tired. So tired. It's just a bunch of letters like A, B, C, D, like the alphabet. The quick brown fox jumped off the lazy dogs. I need to keep writing, but I don't know what to say anymore. What's my name? I don't know. I'll die if I stop writing. I'll die if I stop working. And then you say the alphabet again. And then, fuck, this is why it's so dumb. This is all in one word. The quick brown fox gumped over the lazy dogs. Dogs Buster. I miss Buster. I wish I could pet him one more time. But was that even real? Is anything real? I'm so tired, so hungry. I need to focus. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy goodbye. The quick brown I'm sorry jump over point, you lazy dog, goodbye. And quickly it's literally gibberish. I've jumped still last time, lazy dogs. I'm sorry, jump over disappointed, you lazy. For lazy dogs, goodbye. I'm sorry, I've disappointed you all for the last time. Goodbye. Fuck me, that was long. So it's pretty much the guys that's going insane. I don't know. I mean, you have no idea how hard that was to read. It's just so many typos and shit. Oh my god.
It's kind of like Misery, you know, when they're like...
Yeah.
I mean, at the end, he didn't. He was losing his fucking mind.
I was losing my mind listening to it.
Yeah, you should fucking try reading it. Like, holy fuck.
It was like I was on like an acid trip or something.
Yes, especially the very end and shit. It's like, I don't know how to say it. It doesn't
took
make
me
sense.
back to, yeah.
Well, at first it made sense, and then it just literally just put you like kind of in insanity. I mean, that's kind of how someone like that would actually talk.
Yeah.
Started to make me feel like I was having a psychotic break. I was like, oh, cool.
Try reading it. It's not fucking funny. I feel embarrassed as fuck, and it's not me because I don't know how to fucking read. It didn't make sense. The words and everything.
It's your fault that the words weren't typed out right. It's not your fault. You only read
the window looking. Okay.
But I mean, moral of that story is, I assume it's just some guy going into madness, and that's why it stopped making sense. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
I'm sorry, lazy dog.
Well, the fucking literally show you. It's like, what the fuck am I reading?
We believe that you're insane.
Yeah.
Oh, we knew that before you even read the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did that take me to read that? It felt like forever. I started like sweating and shit. I was like,
I think I aged about 10 years.
Probably.
You want me to open up the thing and start playing the clapping?
Nah.
But next month we'll be reading a Christmas one. Ooh.
Can it be one about a train?
That was the weirdest train story. He read me a bedtime story at Christmas time.
It was like a fucking sexy story and shit. It didn't even make sense. I mean, none of this shit makes sense when you read it.
Like trains going through holes, and like it was going red when he was
holes were they going through?
Oh, they're going through. I mean, it was like some old dude and like some younger girl, and it's just like the most weirdest shit in the world. I couldn't stop laughing when I did it.
Oh, I can just imagine.
You could hear in his voice, like you could see he was blushing, but you could hear it.
You could hear it in his voice. Yeah.
I do the same thing when I get embarrassed. Like you can hear it, and I can go. It's like whenever I used to get in trouble at school, they'd be like, "You're getting suspended," and I'll be like laughing my head off, like hysterical. And then the principal yelling at me, and I'll be like, "Stop spitting on me, bitch!"
Jesus.
Well, she'd spit when she talked, and I'm like, I'll be like, my face is wet. No wonder I'm fucking angry and pissed off with you. And
sort of remind you of
the bloody photocopy room, and normally just about the window and go home, bitch.
I hate everything.
My daughter was seeing this when she was about 17. She was seeing this guy, and his name was Josh, and he had a mad stutter. You know, poor bugger couldn't help it. And the first time, I ever met him, he's and Jaden would have been about 9.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to.
Jaden turns around and says to me, "Mum," I went, "What?" He goes, "Is he cold?" Nah,
was it not just mate. In some words? Was it every like hi like that? Shut up! I'm gonna get so cancelled.
You feel like smacking him up the back of the head. Hurry up and spit it out, will ya? But the poor bugger couldn't help it, He just had to sit there and try and wait. Words? Oh, he could say fucking cunt really good. They'd come out as plain as day.
But was it just in some parts, or is it like...
It was most of the time. It was most of the time. But when he'd get frustrated something, he'd say, "Fuck, cunt." They'd come out really good. But
maybe injuries or something.
I don't know, but just how Jaden asked me, was he cold?
I wouldn't be able to date the dude. I'd be laughing at him. And I don't mean that rudely, but like it would be, I just wouldn't be able to help it. Like I laugh when people like hurt themselves. Like I'm real bad. Like, my friend like fucking her foot was like pissing out blood, and her dad's like yelling at me because I'm like fucking crying, laughing and shit.
It was
Because I
at the
get
beginning
real.
of the year. At the beginning of the year, my son's partner Jessie, she lost her mum, and to keep her mind off things, she was helping Josh mow the lawn, and she was using the whippersnipper, and she tried in a hole that the dog had dug, and as she fell, she's laying there going, "Help me! Help me!" Josh just happened to look around because he was mowing, and all he was worried about was his whippersnipper. Oh, you threw my whippersnipper, you bastard! It turns out she broke a foot. And all he was worried about was his whippersnipper.
That's how my brother would do it, because he's so much into himself. He'd be like, he wouldn't even like let me use a crescent or, you know, like a spanner or something. He'd be like, "Nah, I'll do it." It's like, seriously.
I remember
Fuck.
one
Like,
time I had
his
a
kids aren't
chainsaw.
even allowed to use them. He got these, like, he's got them all marked out on the wall and shit like that, so he knows where everything goes.
Yeah, my dad was the same. But my I had a chainsaw once, and I didn't use it, so I hocked it. And then Josh came over and he goes, "Oh, Mum, where's your chainsaw?" And I've just gone, "I don't know." Made him look for the bastard for 2 hours before I told him I hocked it.
Jesus.
And then when I said
That's
to him,
awesome. It's fucking awesome.
When I said to him a couple of weeks back, I said, "Oh, I need to have some trees. Like there's a couple of trees in the backyard. They're not real big, but I said, I need them chopped down." I said, "Would you be able to come around with the chainsaw?" You know, and he goes, "Well, you won't be using it and I won't be leaving it there." And I said, "Well, I don't use a chainsaw, Josh, so that's fine." And he turns around and he goes, "Yeah, because you'll bloody hock the thing on me, won't you?"
I've got PTSD
And he reminds
from
me
a
of that.
chainsaw. The
Well,
neighbour
Jaden's
that
got
tried to kill me with a chainsaw.
Oh, shit. Well, when I first
It was
got my
Bill.
chainsaw, Josh thought he was Ash out of Evil Dead.
That's why they moved me into this apartment. Like, get away from my fucking stalker, sniffing petrol, pyro neighbour. I'm probably lucky. I'm probably lucky that I didn't fucking wake up the house on fire, because he was setting things on fire. He was autistic and sniffed petrol.
Oh, jeez.
He was
What?
weird. The guy that tried to kill me before I moved here. With a chainsaw?
Oh, yeah.
His name's
Yeah,
Jared.
Josh-
I found that he's got a YouTube channel. It's like
Oh,
Jared,
God.
and it's like him. He's such a dumbass. It's him setting things on fire. Yeah, no wonder the cops know you. But he was like, because the neighbour came over, because he was cutting down trees and one went in the back of my yard. He's like, he was telling me that he caught that Jared underneath my house and behind my house, creeping and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that is so freaky.
Oh, hang on a sec. I've just got to put this back in.
And him and his mum would yell, and he would come over to my house yelling at me about his mum. I don't give a fuck about you and your mum's issues. Fuck off. Like, 'cause he wasn't a kid. He was like 20-something years old, but
Oh, Jesus.
fucking yelling. One time he got like a laser pointer, and he put it on a broom, and the cops were around him, and I'm like, they're gonna think he's got some sort of, he was trying to make out that he had some sort of like Sniper or something. Fucking dumbass.
Bitch at. Fuck.
But they turned up. 3 cop cars turned up. And he dropped like a bitch. I was like, fuck.
As they
So I
do.
wanted to... And when they were talking to me inside, because remember I was talking about Marley? I was like, nah, you need to find my cat because the chainsaw went down and then he started throwing empty beer bottles, my neighbour's beer bottles, at my cat, and all I was worried about my cat, and I was like, I want him charged for fucking grievously bodily harm my cat. Like,
Yeah, it's animal abuse.
Yeah, but he didn't because he's fucking... They said that he couldn't plead guilty because his IQ was so low. I'm like, what the fuck?
It makes sense.
Like Gary. But when I was with the cop, you could hear him. They're like, and I was saying that he was trying to use his hoodie to like make himself stop like breathing and have a panic attack. I'm like, fuck's sake, drama queen. But as soon as the cops turned up, he dropped to the deck like a bitch. Well, when I was on the... was I on the phone or was it... I don't know. But he was like, when they come, I'm going to chop them up into heaps of pieces. They're all going to die. Because he wanted to be in some gang that didn't even like him.
Well, that's like a couple of months... I think it was about 2 months ago when... I was in my room and I heard all this yelling and swearing. And I looked out my window and there's a heap of coppers. So I went out the front and they pepper sprayed the guy. And he's washing the pepper spray out of his eyes. And the cop touched his hand. I put his hand on his shoulder, I think just to make sure he was all right. And he said, stop fucking manhandling me. And they said, okay, get up. I'm going to put you in the back of the paddy wagon now. And they're telling him to get in the back of the paddy wagon. He goes, oh, can you pull my pants up first, cunt? And then they're going, just get in. And he's going, oh, right, I know how to get in the fucking back of it. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, that's something to be proud of, eh? But I couldn't stop laughing because he got pepper sprayed. And his mother got arrested.
I've seen a lot of that, especially where I grew up. Like, one family member and then like the whole family member they'd all get arrested, you know? Like,
well, it's funny because I live next door to these people that... I don't know if LaHnI had ever heard of this case here in Sydney back in 86. Anita Cobby.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Pardon?
I heard of it, but obviously I was only really young then. But yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, she was a nurse here in Sydney that got raped and tortured and murdered by five guys, and 3 of them were brothers. Now I live next door to their younger brother, and the fights that they have next door, you can't help but sit back and laugh. You hear yelling, you turn the TV down because you got to sit there and listen because it is so funny. Like I heard them arguing the other day, but they were out the front, and he's turned up there for something, and because they've separated now, and she must have said what, and he goes, well, I'm talking to your son. And then he started calling her all these names, and then she's come out, she's put a fist in his face and said, I don't know what she actually said to him, but he's just gone, oh, just fuck off, you dumb slut, leave me alone. And he gets in his car and drives off. And I was telling my kids about it, and they were laughing. It's like the good old days, Mum, isn't it? And I said, yeah, well, sometimes I wish Pete would move back in to give us some excitement, because the street's gotten a bit quiet now that he's moved out.
Oh, man. Yeah. We have a guy, his name's Tony, that lives in my apartment, and he hooks up with, like, really mentally unwell psych patients. Like,
Oh,
they
geez.
get out that night and they're here. One said she was going to cut my head off. I was like, oh, great. And she actually is scary. She's got her face, like, we do have, like, mokus and stuff like that, tattoos, like, but hers is like, it's like war paint, but it's tattooed. And, like, you know how you got black eyes and stuff, like black underneath your eyes? Look,
Yeah.
if everybody gets that when they're tired or whatever. Hers are tattooed like that, and then she's got, like, she's scary as fuck, that lady. And she wears really short shorts and these high stocks, high knees.
Yeah.
She's, oh my god, she's loopy.
Back.
She flips out. She's like, do you live here? What's your name? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're nutting out throwing your phone. I'm not telling you my name or my number. You can fuck off.
Why not?
Quicker. Because she's insane.
And you're not?
Like one time I was down the local Woolies and I had my granddaughter Alyssa with me. Yeah, I had my granddaughter Alyssa with me and she was only a baby. And this old guy come up and, oh, he's a nice looking little boy. And I went, she's a girl. Because she had really short blonde hair. And then, every time I seen him down the shop after that, he would follow me. I'd be in one aisle. I'd turn around and he'd be there. I'd walk out to the car park. He'd be there.
Oh,
I think he's died now, but thank God, because it gives me some peace. But people used to laugh and laugh at me because he would be following me everywhere.
One time I'll actually film some of the people who live in this building. There's this sicko below me. And he...
The guy below Kiwi is literally her best friend. They talk all the time in the lobby.
Fuck off! He's not even allowed to look at me. I give him the biggest death stare. Like, everybody does. Like, no, we had,
You need a neighbour like Sheldon.
I do. Like, upstairs, we're all great. We're all, like... They want to get rid of the midget in the bottom, the drunk midget. No, seriously, like, he is. He yells at you. Like, there's a few of them that are fucking weird. But the one below me, he's fucking weird. But he's like, he was wearing like someone's work uniform. It was the weirdest thing ever.
You're so lucky, Alex, that this is Kiwi's channel, because I'd fucked.
He said hi to you. Hey, Alex.
I don't give a fuck.
Is that the one that don't like me? I think that's the one that don't like me.
I don't. He's the English one.
Yeah, that's the one that doesn't like me.
I think he's English.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He was in...
I've known him for years.
He was in a Discord not so long ago that I was in, and he tried to get me to talk about you, LaHnI, and I wouldn't.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Doing that.
And the next thing I knew, I was blocked.
Well, we're bros, mate. We're fucking getting people talking about me. Alright, shut up, LaHnI.
Batgirl, dickhead. You know who I am.
Batgirl.
Or Batbrat.
But anyway, thanks to everybody for coming along.
Okay.
This is the longest stream I've ever done in a long time.
You sound tired.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Oh, my
No,
boy's
just-
gone to his Halloween party, so
Yeah, I thought he was going out at like 12 tonight. I was like, dang.
no, he was going to his friends first, and then they're going from there. He was going to go into the city, but the friend he was going to go with was going to end up staying with a friend of his, and was going to leave mine on his own. And he's not too well acquainted with the city, so he decided to just go to his other friends. Pity I didn't get a picture of him dressed as a pimp in his
No, I'm
pimp
sure he'll
costume.
give many pictures tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. Because, yeah, I was a bit worried about him when he said he was going to go into the city, and it was at the university in there, and I just went, "You sure you want to go?" And he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be with his mate," and then he finds out that his mate's going somewhere else. And then he said, "Nah," he goes, "I don't know these people, Mum, so I'm not going to go." He said, he end up going over near where he went to high school, so I feel a bit better about that. He's closer to home.
Good. And everybody in America and Canada and wherever else in the world you are, have a good Halloween tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll be over it. No more Halloween shorts, sadly, for me.
And then it gives you time to do the Christmas ones.
Yeah, you get to do the Christmas one soon.
Exactly. I'm about to be a sexy Santa. How about that?
I don't celebrate Halloween, but
I don't normally. It was just fun making the shorts.
yeah.
Those are the dumbest shorts I've ever seen in my life.
Whatever.
Only because you didn't make them.
If I made them, they'd be good.
Oh.
But thank you for coming up and reading that lovely story.
Yeah, fucking never again. Especially like a psychotic one like that where it just stops making sense halfway fucking through.
Well, he'll be
Next
up next in November to read a Guy Fawkes story, and then at Christmas time again for a Christmas story.
What the fuck is in November? A Guy fuck story? What does that mean?
Guy Fawkes, you know, like fireworks. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I couldn't even think what else.
Monoxide said he'll miss the Halloween shorts.
Well, don't you worry, baby. You can watch them over and over.
Oh my god.
And I'll still dress up in Halloween for you. Don't you worry.
She'll do a striptease as a witch, dressed as a witch.
Already done that one. Naughty nurse time. Devil's tomorrow. I've got it worked out. Anyway, thank you everybody. Everybody on panel's links are actually in the description. Gryker's channels never go blue, so just copy and paste the handle. You'll be right.
Alex, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking. Okay, never mind.
So you can, follow them, give them some love, and they may read sexy stories to you one day. Probably not, but
no, I mean I will, but
he will. I won't.
I'm sorry if I got the wrong Alex, but there wasn't Alex.
No, that's definitely the Alex. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna dip out. I'm fucking, my eyes hurt and all that shit from focusing for fucking 40 fucking minutes on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kiwi, for having me up. And everyone else, go fuck yourselves. Bye.
You go fuck yourself too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me up, Tony.
Yeah, more than welcome, hon.
Sorry I didn't speak too much.
No. Like, I totally understand that.
Yeah. Alright, guys. See you, Kath.
See you, Barney.
All right. Bye. Stay safe,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me up, hun.
Yeah, not a problem.
I had a good laugh as well. And we'll talk later.
No, it was a good time.
Yeah, and no one subbed to Gryker.
Everybody sub to Kev's channel.
And Monoxide said, no one sub to Gryker.
Bad boy. Alright, I'll see you next time, everyone.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Bye-bye.